Hey, 3 packages. I guess we can wonder what order to do these in. And we're going to begin with this orange one, opening it up like this to keep the address label underneath. Because I can feel the flap here. Oh my gosh. What an annoying piece of crap. Because it's just coming off and not actually opening. Oh, there we go. Some anime nobody's ever heard of. What do you need? Oh. There we go. I see a good place to grab this here. There we go. All according to plan. There we go. More cards. Another anime nobody's heard about. Let's see, this box is a little bit bigger than expected. Well, not expected. Oh, geez, that arrived? Stuff. But, I know that seems like it all, but this also arrived. I'm not sure what order to do this stuff in. Why don't we save this for last, because I can do it right there. We'll just go through this pile of stuff. First up, we've got Space Dandy Season 2. Yeah, there we go. I was trying to remember what to officially call it. Regions A and B, so this is why I check. Of course, it should be dubbed. It's from Funimation. The first half was dubbed. First season was. Did it say dubbed? English, surround, Japanese stereo. Okay. Front and back are the same. This is good. The first season was actually very enjoyable. I've enjoyed going back to at least one episode, but a lot of them were quite amusing. I was like, whoa, what happened to that last disc? But the camera was blocking that. Nice. Next up, hey, I recognize this. This was on the card I just got. I guess we'll begin with this. This is a Sentai release, so, ow. There we go. It only hurts a little bit. Let's see, Region A, dubbed. 2 discs. Which is usual, especially for their dub, and I think as we open this one, we're going to find that this is 3 discs, and the question is, what artwork is shared? Because usually it's, the last discs are the same, but the first discs or the second discs are the same. In fact, that's... This is a... I was wondering if this would be a possible one, but as you can see, first discs are the same, second discs are the same. So the third disc is the unique one this time. Nice. Let's see. There it is. Next up we've got Sabagebu Survival Game Club. I watched the first episode of this with the Austin Anime Club. It's amusing, I think. I'm not sure how long ago that was. It's almost October, isn't it? Means it could have been a year ago, which is interesting. Blu-ray, Region A only, subtitled only, which is more common. I'm getting better at opening these, aren't I? No, that's right. It was really hard at first, and then I think sometime maybe started weakening the plastic in there or something. I don't know. So again, there's 2 discs here, so the question is, what artwork is shared between the Blu-ray and the DVD versions? So the first disc is the same. Second disc is the same. Interesting. And once again, the third disc seems to be the whatever. Selector infected Wixoss. Wixoss? This is a Funimation release. The name sounds familiar for some reason, but I don't know if people name dropped it or something, or if I don't know. Maybe watching it will ring some sort of bell in terms of what I've heard about it in the past. Region A only. English stereo, Japanese stereo. So I think that means it's dubbed. Looks like these should be the DVDs. I was looking on the side here for a hint, and that says DVD and it doesn't say Blu-ray. Which would make the blue one the Blu-ray. Definitely see A's there. Is that the same artwork? I don't know, because the angle's weird. And as usual, for some reason I always feel like saving that piece of paper. Next up we've got, Shin Robo versus Neo Robo. I really ought to start watching some of this stuff. I don't know. It's all so complicated. Ow. Oh my gosh, it's almost like it's an Eastern Star release. Or Discotheque, or both. And the inside is a single disc, which is expected. Next up is Sword Art Online 2 Part 2, DVD and Blu-ray versions. It's the DVD versions on top here, so we'll go ahead and open this. Definitely looking forward to this. I wouldn't say it's the most spectacular thing per se, but it was definitely intriguing. A nice, simple thing. Proof of purchase, questionnaire, imagery of Gun Gale Online, and yeah, there we go. The character imagery is kind of hard to see. Curious. Blu-ray version looks a bit more feature-packed. There we go. There had to be some way this was intended to be opened, and this may or may not be it, but it is a way clonk. Now, if only the plastic would stop catching on the corners. It's not a problem with the corners. The fact that the corners are of that caliper that they can catch the corners indicates it's in good shape. Definitely better than a lot of, whoa. So let's take this off to take a look at the complete artwork, and it feels I don't know. Was the boxes always this sturdy? They feel a little more sturdy than usual. Let's take a look at these first. We got hey, it says Sword Art Online Radio USA Parts 1 and 2. Interesting. And this is, oh, I see, this is the bonus disc. Compact disc. Okay, that makes sense. This would be the discs proper. A lot easier to see the artwork on them. Same kind of background. And so let's poke through these extras real quick. Let's see, we've got a booklet of some sort here with content of some sort. I haven't been going through these postcards. Wait, hey, it's the card game thing that seems to be coming with everything. And then, of course, questionnaire, proof of purchase for the Blu-ray version. Let's see, I do believe those were on the bottom like so. Yay. And then we've got Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, the complete first season. Kids WB, or not Kids WB, but Warner Brothers has it. I guess that's why the release was so weird. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3. This actually feels light for a 3-disc release. Could just be the packaging is a lot lighter. The discs themselves shouldn't weigh much at all. I'm assuming this is a legitimate release. It felt weird. Could just be because Warner Brothers doesn't remember how to release stuff. Well, we can see there are at least pressed discs. Looking for it to say, like, down somewhere there. It says Region 1, which should mean, assuming it's actually region coded, yeah, it says a 1 there. I don't know, very strange. I guess a lot of people have been talking about this, so that means that as a better revisit to the series, it should be good. I've watched the old stuff was good. But now comes the one I knew was going to be important. It's just, I didn't realize there were so many other really important ones there, because JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is one that just gets talked about all the time, of course. The new one and not the old one. Sword Art Online 2 came, Selector, Wixoss, Infected something or the other, and of course this is Tokyo Ghoul. And Space Dandy, of course, I wasn't expecting that. I even saw the stuff that shipped, but I was mostly looking at this, especially since Amazon was saying it was having trouble fulfilling that. I'm like, how are you having trouble fulfilling this? I thought it said it already shipped. Amazon's been weird about that lately. Super Mario Maker kind of shipped a weird way as well. Okay, as I thought. What the hell? Okay, so first we've got this, which is stuck on. Oh jeez, she looks happy. Regions A and B. Dubbed. I mean, I would have been kind of surprised if this one didn't get dubbed, because it's a pretty big name anime. I think. I'll have to watch it myself to find out for certain. Okay. That's what was confusing. So we've got this here. The plastic on the outside, and as I thought that comes off, and that comes off. That's a very interesting design. So that's him, and that's her. Interesting. Camera recognizes her face as a face, but not his. Jeez, don't fall off. Big pile of anime. This slides off, and that's what was confusing me before when I tried to open it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take this pile and move it aside because I don't want anything accidentally falling. And let's face it, y'all want to see what the inside of this looks like, right? So these will be the discs themselves. I see. I don't recognize that person. Is that the person from the front? These are people. Some interesting stuff. So that says DVD 1, DVD 2, Blu-ray 1, Blu-ray 2. Okay, how many episodes is on this? All of them? 13 episodes on 2 DVDs. I'm looking if it says, there we go. It says this is the complete first season, which usually, sometimes that means that's all of it. Sometimes it means they're hopeful there's more going to come out. That's a very thing. Best thing is I don't really know what this is about. I've seen a lot of this imagery. Yeah, this is blank, so I guess the idea is if there's more to it, then I think I should be able to put future stuff in there. The real question is what came with it. Okay, this, I'm having trouble telling what it is. It feels too small to be a shirt. Probably a wall cloth. Only one way to find out for certain, I suppose. Because it's not exactly a wall scroll, but it is the same material that one is made out of. Yeah. I don't know, basically that image, nothing on the back. So I'm going to have to figure out how to handle this. I could hang it up somewhere, or hang it up nowhere, or try to put it back in its plastic, but I'm not going to do that to y'all here. We got a Japanese book, so completely empty book. What in the world is that? I guess just an empty notebook. And then postcards of art from the show. Not in plastic, so I'm figuring we might as well take a peek at them. I would guess that y'all probably know these characters much better than I, considering I have absolutely no idea who any of them are. You know, I could do that. I could just put this back in there without the plastic for now. Interesting. Which is good because I also don't remember where I put the plastic. So, let's I guess, try and get all of this back in the box. I am really doing a poor job of just putting all this stuff back together, aren't I? Because this was actually in the middle. This had the thing on it. In it. On it. Trying to be careful about it because I knew it was catching on that lip. Alright. There we do with that later. But otherwise, that's this week's anime DVD collection update. So this week I did get some anime watching in. In particular, my friend who I watch One Piece with, we watched One Piece. And I have to say, it was actually a pretty exciting DVD. I mean, there's some parts of it that are just kind of weird and absurd, and then at the very end there, it started getting real strange. Amusing, but just real strange. But other than that, it's interesting to see where it goes. I've seen some names drop that I've definitely heard before, and I don't remember the context. Either I heard them in the show already, or I heard them from people talking about favorite characters, or important characters, or something like that, which makes me think that important stuff is on the verge of happening. So I'm definitely looking forward to more. Unfortunately, I'm not sure when that is, because unlike what I said last week, I forgot to pre-order all of next month's anime, which I really need to do because there's also stuff that's not anime that's important to get. I think a couple of live-action releases coming out or something like that. I can't remember what. And, you know, I'm falling behind on the live-action stuff anyways, because I have The Walking Dead Season 5, and I've watched half of that with my friend while it was airing. I haven't watched the second half, and I've just been playing too much StarMade. I mean, can you blame me? I finally got turrets working, and I'm taking down space pirates, making money like crazy, and building a super planet-destroying spaceship. So, it's hard not to continue StarMade, especially since I'm in the middle of editing one of the more complicated videos I've made thus far. So, I don't know what's going to happen this next week. Too many good things came out this week for me to not watch anime. I can guarantee that, no, I guess I can't guarantee because we don't know what's going to happen on Friday, but Sword Art Online 2 Part 2 is definitely going to be a high priority. But I've been curious about Tokyo Ghoul for a long time, and Space Dandy Season 2, too much stuff there. So, I should probably wrap this video up, get to work on stuff, and start doing stuff. Y'all, have a nice week.